Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The featured bot in this video is the 2023 TFCON Orlando Exclusive Fans Hobby Marksman, brought to you by The Chosen Prime. Now, Marksman here is a repaint slash retool of the Fans Hobby Fright Storm figure, which was their masterpiece version of G1 Dreadwind. Marksman here is done up like a Generation 1 European Decepticon Predator jet, specifically Talon, and I think he looks really, really good. This figure was limited to 600. So, I'm walking around TFCon, I'm really debating on picking one up. He's $150, and I'm really not that familiar or have any connection with the Predator jets because, they were European exclusive. So I'm walking by that table over and over again throughout the con, debating, do I want to get this guy? And as that stack of figures is dwindling down, I finally bit the bullet and thought, he's an exclusive. I have to get one. And I am so glad that I have him in my collection. So let's take a quick look at the packaging right here. We've got some great looking art of Marksman in his robot mode and jet mode. Side of the box is more of the same artwork. Back of the box has product shots of Marksman in robot mode, his power pilot right there, jet mode, and some of the features. And the top of the box is the robot eyes with the crosshairs right there. That is so cool. So now, without further ado, let's get Marksman opened up and see if he was worth that $150 purchase. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now, once you get Marksman all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see he does come with an instruction book that is very well detailed and easy to follow. He also comes with this little bio card, little tech spec, if you will. His power pilot. He has two flight stand adapters, and unfortunately I don't have a flight stand, so I'm really not going to go over these. He has two gold launchers and two green missiles. And then, of course, we've got Marksman himself, which is this awesome looking F-16. Now, first things first, let's take a look at the Power Pilot, which is a homage to High Test from Generation 1. You can see the bird motif there in the helmet. I really like the color scheme on this guy. He's got a green faceplate with a pink beak. It kind of looks a little weird, but yeah, I dig it for what it is. He's got some green there on the chest, silver for the knees, and silver for the feet. On the back, he does have gold. Now, he's got decent articulation for what he is. The shoulders can go up and down. The arms can do a complete 360, though you're going to kind of hit the backpack a little bit. There is an elbow bend. Legs can go back, they can go forward, they can go out if you turn them a certain way. There's a knee bend, and that's about it for the articulation. I mean, he's all on ball joints, so pretty decent articulation, like I said, for what he is. Now, his transformation is he turns into an engine. So what we'll do is go ahead and straighten the arms out. Then you're going to rotate the legs around. So you've got this little section right there inside the thigh that the fist is going to fit in, and you just bring the legs up and over just like the original G1 Power Masters, if I can do it. It's lining the fists up that's the hard part. Then you got that peg right there that matches up with the hole on the foot. Come on. He said you just got to get it lined up just right, and of course it's not going to work for me on camera. So there's one. Yeah, watch this one just pop right in place. Yeah, that was easy. So turn him around, and there is his engine mode. And let's bring in the Marksman once again. So to attach the engine, there's this little cover right here. Just flip this up and fold it back like so. Now let's see, open this up first so we can line him up. See how this is the shape of the engine. He's got these two little pegs right there that you're going to match up here. And you just simply peg the power pilot in. Take this section here and just fold back. And there you go. The engine is attached, and it doesn't do anything other than just attach. I mean, there's no gimmick or anything whatsoever. It's just kind of a throwback to the original G1 Powermaster. Now another option is you can pop this door completely off if you like, on the little pins right there, little friction pins. I'm not going to do that. I'm not a big fan of just popping pieces off of my figures, but if you want to do that, you can. I kind of dig this look right here. It's fairly streamlined, so it works. So that is the Power Pilot and the Power Pilot gimmick. Go ahead and snap that back into place and take a look at Marksman. And I love the looks of this jet. This looks so cool, and it's got some heft to it too. I really dig that. I mean, I don't get a lot of third-party figures, but when I do get one in hand, they are very impressive. He's got a great color scheme, great paint applications, translucent cockpit right here that you can look in and see the seats. He's got two seats inside there, a little bit of pink here, pink for the, I don't know what those are, turbines maybe. You got some purple and white stripes here on the wings with these awesome looking neon green missiles, pink here on the back for the tail fins, and the thruster. Now underneath, you've got a folded up robot. And he does have landing gear. I want to point this out. Landing gear right here, well, this one popped back in. It collapses real easy, and it's a pain in the butt to get out. So as you saw right there, landing gear just folds out, and they are wheels, so they will roll. Even the front one here, so there we go. You can roll right along. Now to put the landing gear up, just fold up those little sections right here, and with the front landing gear, you're just going to fold that back. So there you go. That's how landing gear stores away. Now you can put the landing gear up inside the jet, but that involves taking the nose cone apart, taking the head out, popping all that in, and it's just kind of a pain in the butt just to fold the landing gear away when you just fold the wheel up, and that looks good enough. So fold the wheel back down, get the landing gear back out, just like so. Put this down, and we'll take a look at the weaponry. He's got these two gold launchers right here and two green missiles. So you just take the missile and just snap it inside the launcher, line it up just right. It's got this little peg right there, and just like the Power Pilot, they serve no function. They do not fire, they just sit inside the launcher. Now you can attach the launcher on the bottom of the jet via the wing right here. There is a peg or a slot. Just line it up with that peg right there. Same on the other side. The wing tends to fold up. And there we go. We have Marksman all armed and ready for battle. And I love the combination of this, I don't know, teal with the pink and the greens. It's just a very glorious late 80s, late 90s look. I dig it. This guy looks awesome. So now let's get him transformed into robot mode. First thing we'll do, let's go ahead and remove the launchers. Go ahead and fold up the landing gear. And the first thing the instructions tell you to do is turn the tail fin around like so, and then bring up this section here and just get it up out of the way. So now you're going to take the legs, or the bottom section of the plane, the legs, and open those up. And I want to show you right here, if we can zoom in, there was only 600 of these made, and I got 350. So that's pretty slick. Now once you get the legs down, you're going to rotate these around just like so and bring them up into this position here. Go ahead and take these flaps here on the inside, pop these out. And now if I can get this all in camera, you're going to take the fuselage, bring it down, and we're going to open up the entire nose cone, kind of like I told you about earlier when we opened this up, or when I said you had to open it up to hide the landing gear. We'll go ahead and bring the landing gear in around the robot face. Well, no, let's do this first. I always get screwed up with third-party figures. You're going to take this gray section right here and push this through so it comes out the other side. That'll give room for the head to flip around. So take the head, make sure this is all open. Flip the head through and out the other side. Get that in camera for you. Now you're going to take the landing gear and just fold that up inside like so and bring this together. Keep that out. And now we're going to bring this section, oh, here's what we wanted to do. Bring the nose cone down. Now bring the whole fuselage down to form the robot chest and pop the legs in, for the waist in right there. So there we go. Take the gray section here and you're just going to bring this down, snap it in place around the robot neck, and slide the head back. So now that's pretty much the upper body. Right here, you got these little slider pieces. And what you're going to do is you want to bring these up so that peg right there is going to match up to the hole right there on that section. So we'll go ahead and do this. It's one of those things that I guarantee you it's not going to go easy for me since I'm doing it on camera. So those slid up. We're going to pop in one, maybe. This is the only part that's really a pain in the butt. So you get this out just right. And once it locks in, if it ever does, there we go. So there's one. Ugh. Okay, so after fighting with that, I finally got that attached so the chest and shoulders are locked into place. Go ahead and come down to the legs. We're going to separate those right here on these nice tight ratchet joints. You're going to take the back of the leg here, flip this section up, and this is going to be where you bring out the foot. Go ahead and bring the foot out, and now there is a heel spur you're going to bring out as well. There we go. Go ahead and put that flap back down, do the same on the other side. Everything's such a pain in the ass to get out. So there's the foot. There's the heel spur. Shut that back up. So now we have the feet. Let's go ahead and work on the arms. I love how the arms transform. You take this section right here, fold this up, revealing the fist, and then bring it all down, revealing the elbow. Same here on the other side. Bring this up, revealing the fist, pull down, revealing the elbow, and there is the arms. Now we're going to go to the back of the figure with this section here, and what we're going to do is we're going to open up these panels right here. Just open those up real wide, and that way you can bring this up along his back a little bit better, and then just go ahead and kind of close those down around the back if you'd like. Bring the wings back, and there we have Marksman in his robot mode. Now, I really dig the looks of Marksman. He is just an awesome looking, lean, mean fighting machine. He's got a great head sculpt with some great paint applications with the pink, the green, and the gold. And everything just looks so good on him. He's got nice articulated waist. He's got a lot of backpack here. Oh, and this is this pointless part I was telling you about. I mean, what difference does it make how you transform that? But that's what the instructions said. So I'm kind of getting all sidetracked going over this guy, but once again, a great looking figure. The collars just work so well. I love how the cockpit spreads out to form the chest. Moving on down, like I said, great collar scheme. All the teal and pink and gray absolutely works. This guy is a stunner. Now, taking a look at the articulation, the head is on a ball joint, can look up and down. Do a complete 360 if you like. Do a little bit of a head turn right there. The arms can do a complete 360 as well, though the tip right here is going to smack against the wing, which you can move out of the way. And of course, he's got the bicep bend, the bicep rotation, or no, it's rotation up here at the shoulders. There is a wrist rotation, and he has articulated fingers. Every one of them, thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, they're all articulated, which is really sweet. Got a waist rotation. Legs can go forward, they can go back on a nice soft ratchet. The little hip skirt right there will flip up. Very, very tight ratchets for the legs on the outward movement. There's a nice knee bend with a ratchet. Let's see, there is a rotation right there. I just realized I missed a crucial part of the transformation. Grab the knee, and you can pull the leg out slightly. So yeah, you got that going on. Down here for the feet, we've got a ankle rotation and foot rotation. So lots and lots of articulation for this figure. He's just cool. I just dig the looks of this guy. So now let's get him all armed up. He is not wanting to stand very well though. Like I said, he's got a lot of backpack. I guess you can kind of bring the wings out if you'd like. Gets rid of some of the backpack, makes him a little bit more stable, but you know, he's supposed to look like this with everything folded up. So like I said, let's get him armed up if I can get him to stand up. And he's got the masterpiece way of holding weapons. You're going to take a launcher, fold out the handle right here, and if you look inside his hand, he's got this little slider. Get the thumb out of the way. Little slider right there, so you just match up the handle to the slider, slide that in, wrap the thumb around, wrap the fingers around, and there you go. You've got Marksman all armed up with his rocket launcher or laser blaster or whatever you want to call it. I dig it. I think that's cool. Like I said, I just love the color scheme on this guy. Let me go ahead and get the other launcher in his hand. And now we have him dual wielding. And when he has both weapons in his hands, his stabilization is a little bit better. He doesn't tend to fall over as easy. You can kind of put him in any position you like. Let's get some legs popped back out. I mean, that looks so bad if you don't have those popped out. But yeah, this guy is slick. I dig it. I'm so glad I picked him up. And of course, he's got his power pilot right here that actually serves no function whatsoever for robot mode. Let me get him transformed so you can display the power pilot right beside him like so, or of course you can hide him on his back like a backpack. So yeah, there you go, the Fans Hobby TFCON exclusive Marksman. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is the Fans Hobby Marksman with power pilot, with Generation 1 Megatron, Generation 1 Dreadwind and High Test, and my Toyhax G2 Earthrise Starscream. I am so glad that I bit the bullet and picked up a TFCON Orlando exclusive Fans Hobby Marksman with power pilot. This is a fun figure. He's got a great looking jet mode, great looking robot mode, and the transformation's not too difficult for a third-party figure, though that little chest area to snap the shoulders in can be a pain in the ass. But once you get it hooked in, this guy looks great. I do wish he had some gimmicks though, maybe some launching missiles, or maybe the power pilot would engage some type of feature. But you know, it is what it is. This is a beautiful figure, a heavy figure, nice solid quality, and I dig it. I am so happy to have him in my collection. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it's support like yours that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!